What's good, guys? It's me, Gerald the Weep here, back again with another video. Now it's time to get on to the Asta What If He Was a Pillar Man. Okay, I just wanted to change it up. Now, let's just get straight into it. Um, I have no, I'll upload something. Probably my full breathing series or something. I'm gonna be having a test, my map testing, so it depends. Like my second part of it. Tomorrow, so I don't know if I'm gonna be able to, but I'll try to. And also, I'm gonna be making another what if. It's gonna be like with a what if Asta could get like it's normal Asta, but he gets to get his demon power way earlier in the series. So one also want to do that. And this is the only series. I'm not realizing this is the only series with the devil. When I see the devil, I can't wait to with my other parts I can get to him. Now let's just get straight into the what if. Now last time, um, the Wizard King Julius has died, and he died by the devil. You can see him, one of the devils. You know, the devil that killed the Wizard King. And okay, this is a spoiler, but you should already know by now. It's like part 9 of this series, so I've been going. I was like booming through this series, so I took a break on it, but it took way too long, over a month, and I apologize. Now, Asta sees that Julius, yes, Julius the Wizard King, not the first Wizard King. He's coming later into the part, but yeah. So Julius got killed because he didn't know about the devil's ability. The devil killed him with 10 rods, by just speaking. And as Asta sees that, Asta says, "No, Wizard King." And he realizes that if he doesn't defeat the devil, Noel and Yami are could possibly die. So Asta's like, how the crap do I defeat someone who can speak and speak magic? And Asta was like, oh yeah, that's it. And then he remembered that Nero, yeah, the bird Nero, or Seke. I don't know, almost said Seke. I'm sorry, Nero. I didn't mean to almost say Seke. Yeah, so yeah, Asta remembered about the stones. So he thought, so he used teleportation magic to get all the stones back in one place. And he while the devil was like, "I'm finally free," he teleported them all to Nero, so she could wake up the Wizard King. So yeah, so I was you'll see what I'm talking about in a minute. So yeah, so the devil was like, "I'm finally awake. Now I already killed this Wizard King." Sorry, I burped. I'm sorry. Okay, I already killed your Wizard King, boy. So what are you gonna do? And the devil, the anti magic sword. Okay, this is Asta. Figure it out. Asta says, anti magic demon that's inside of me. What is this thing? Is it related to you by any chance? And the anti magic demon says, "No, this thing's way powerful than me. But I think with your other abilities, you can defeat him. But you have to be careful because he uses talking magic. All he has to do is talk, and then he attacks." And as the anti magic demon says that, he says, "Call me Lebe. After you defeat him, that's my true name, and I'll have to talk about you something so we can never have to fight someone this powerful right off the bat. I need to talk to you about something later." And Asha says, "Sure, as long as I protect Noel and Yami." And yeah, the devil says, "Enough with my chit chat. You're not even listening. You know how long it's been since I talked to someone?" All you humans are just the same. And Asta says, I'm the ultimate life form. I'm not a mere human. As you think, devil. I don't even know where you came from, but I'm gonna send you back. In a body bag. And Asta whips out some wings and he says, flight! And he flies straight to the devil. And the devil says, cut the wings with the slices. And Asta gets his wings cut. And Asta's like, yeah, that talking magic is too powerful. What do I do? As Asta says that, he ducks down and he sees the three magic captains. Only three of them could arrive very soonly. That was Nozzle and Jack. Is it Jack? I forgot. Is it praying the mantis captain. Jack, I think it's Jack, right? Jack the Ripper. Okay, and Charlotte. Yeah. So they both all three of them shoot attacks, and the other captains stay back so they could like save save the people if they're like affected by the attacks, because all the apostles attack the kingdom in the last part. So yeah, so oh my goodness, my computer's being weird. Sorry. Yeah, it had a weird thing going on with it. It's been weird. I only can see half of my screen, and I don't know how to fix it. So yeah, so Jack the Ripper says, "How did I miss?" And Nozzle says, "Oh my goodness, he is very fast." And the only attack that landed was Charlotte's because it stretches out a little bit more. It hits the devil, but the devil just says, "That's it? You get more people, and this is all they could do? Is this just the captains of this age? They're so weak." And Asta says, "Get out of here. The Wizard King's already dead. There's no way you guys can help me in this." And they look and they see that the Wizard King is dead, and they're like, Jesus. Not like they didn't say that. I don't think Jesus exists. Oh my goodness! I just came up. I'm joking. I wouldn't do that. That was a bad joke. I'm sorry. I'm religious and I shouldn't have said that. My bad. Okay. Yeah. So. Yeah. So Charlotte sees that and she says, "Maybe we should retreat. I think Asa can handle this. He was able to handle all three of those." And Nozzle says, "He helped my sister a lot, so I'm not going anywhere. I need to help him." And the Wizard King must have died by a surprise attack, because he was able to dodge all of our attacks. So he must have attacked him first. And Jack the Ripper says, "Charlotte, don't be such a coward. Fight." And they all shoot another attack, and the devil just dodges them. He doesn't have to say anything. And the devil gets right behind Nozzle, and he was about to kill Nozzle. And as that was as Nozzle was about to get attacked, Noelle just has woken up again, and she's in her Valkyrie armor. You might be wondering, if you watched the last part, how is she able to do that? With plot device, anything can happen. And Noelle's too OP, so that's why. Yes, and also Asta drank a little bit of her mana, so she was able to control it a little bit, but she's not fully perfected it. And she then throws Yami. Yami was having a ride, and he says, "Dimension slash," and he slashes the devil from right behind him, and Noelle grabs the three captains before Yami could use his dimension slash. And the devil gets slashed, and he was caught off by surprise by the attack. He says, as he tries to regenerate, Asta uses wind magic. He uses like an attack from like Yuno, but he I forgot what are Yuno's attacks. I know he can use wind, so I'll call it Asta's wind. and he slices he just slices um, the devil more into pieces, and he pulls out the anti-magic sword, and he flies right over there to Yami and Noel, and he grabs everyone with he uses hands to grab everyone. He has extra hands like some I want to say almost say Kuroma. I mean, I meant to say Karamas, like Ninetales hands, like from Naruto. Making my references again. Yeah, he does that, and he grabs everyone. He says, "I'm sorry about this, but you guys need to go again." And Noel breaks out of it and says, "I'm helping you." And Asta says, "Fine," and he lets go of all of them, but he kept them away from from the rest of it. And Noel then threw her Valkyrie water sword. I forgot what was the Valkyrie armor sword thing. I know it's made out of water, but I don't know what type of sword it is. Would it be a water sword? Who knows? Yeah, she also throws that at the devil's head, and it just splits one of his face off, and he can't heal it now. He says, "Oh, you lucky! I can't heal myself anymore, but I can still defeat you all. Die! More hand." Wait, my bad. Wrong series. I did wrong series. Almost was talking about ReZero for a second. My bad. Okay, more rods, and he shoots more rods out, and they're all going for Yami and the captain. Yami is standing there frozen because he sees that the Wizard King is dead, and Noelle sees that too, and she tries to fly over to Yami and to save her captain. And Yami then gets stabbed with two rods. I ain't playing around in this. And he says, "Ugh." And then he gets out back into reality. He says, "Oh my goodness, I almost just died then." But luckily, Noel grabbed him in time before all the other rods hit him. And Asta was like, "Geez Louise, this is what I was talking about. You guys have too much emotion." And Asta's like, he shoots another wind blast, and he also shoots something similar to Nozzle's silver liquid. That sounded super weird. And he also used a Jack the Ripper slash too with it. And he tried to do something Charlotte was doing too. He uses the ground, like ground roots, you could say, and it grabs one of his legs, the devil's legs, but he got out of that, and so Asta kept using it so it could pile all over him. So he can rip the demon straight in half because his half of his body was split in half, but it's still connected. He was trying to split him, like take them all off. But as Asta did this, he says, what other thing can I use?" A light, a notification popped up on my screen. It's about a job or something. I don't know. I'm not even able to work yet. I'm too young. Now, for now, until I turn 16 in 2 months. Oh goodness grief, Gerald. Okay, yeah. So the devil, um, gets shoot with light magic, and it wasn't from Asta, and it was Nero. Yep, Neto. I didn't mean to say Nero. Nero. It's isn't that the same word? I just said it in a, like with the. Okay, I'll refer to her as Neto. Okay, boom. It still works. Yeah, she brought the Wizard King and licked. Yes, Lick is still alive, and Asta says, "Oh, I see. So this is the first Wizard King," and everyone's shocked that the Wizard King is the first Wizard King is here. And Yami's like, "Oh, this is way over my head. Oh my goodness." And the Wizard King, the first Wizard King, says, "Excuse me, I'll finish off the devil." And Licht says, Me too, old friend. And Asta's like, I see, so the devil caused all of this. And the devil sees that the first Wizard King is here, and he says, it's already too late. Now I can kill you with them too. Now this is super good. And since Asta knows that light magic can really hurt the devil, and Asta says, okay, first Wizard King, show me some of your magic. And Lick pulls out, grabs one of Asta's swords out of his book, and he says, "Oh, so these are your swords?" And he says, "Yes. I don't know how you were able to attain them, but thank you." And they both charge at the devil, and Nero then explains about the devil, about how they've been trying to fight him for 500 years and stuff, yada yada yada. If you want to know more about it, it's in the anime. Yeah, Nero just goes into explaining it. I'm not trying to be rude. I like Nero as a character, but I wish we can see her more. Unless I haven't watched the anime since like I know we're in the Diamond Kingdom, the Diamond Kingdom art. Not the Diamond Kingdom. The Heart Kingdom, right? No, the Water Kingdom. Wait, I'm getting the compute. I'm getting the kingdoms confused. I know there's the Spade Kingdom, Diamond Kingdom, Black Clover Kingdom, and then the Diamond. Not the white. The I know it's Heart. The Water Kingdom. What? Okay, white. The Water Kingdom. I think. I know it's similar to that. Now, that's gonna be in the next episode. They'll be going there. But anyway, so yeah, so the Wizard King and Licht charged right at the devil, and they kept slashing him. And Asta was charging up his final attack so he can defeat the devil. It's like a wait, no, I can't. It's not a Kamehameha. It's more like a lightning final flash. There we go. That's what it's called. And Asta's just charging it up. And Noelle retrieves her blade, and the Wizard King says, Silva, you look like a Silva, so don't interfere. And this Silva, and he said the other captains not to interfere too. So she just stayed back to going back to Yami, and Nero just rested on Noelle's head, and Nero said, the Wizard King got this. And Noelle was kind of shocked that Nero was speaking. She only seen Nero a couple times as a bird. Yeah, she's still in her bird form. So Asta says, "Okay, it's finally time to finish him off." And the devil's like I would die. Seriously? Who do you guys think you are? And then the Wizard King says, "Okay, seems like Asta has a trick up his sleeve." So Licht and the Wizard King both kick the devil, and the devil says, more spikes, 50 million spikes." And 50 million spikes just come out of nowhere, but it's already too late. Asta already finished up charging his attack, and he teleports the Licht and the Wizard King out of the way, and he says, "Final light," and he blasts the devil right out of the under the ground, and yet he gets out of the atmosphere with that blast, and he flies up with the blast, and the devil doesn't know how to handle it, and he blasts the devil out of the atmosphere. Yes, that's how much he charged up that attack. And he realizes that he's out of the atmosphere, but not too much. He's not that much out where he freezes, but his fingers start to freeze, and he says, "Oh, so this is my weakness then." And he sees that he can't leave the planet. He needs air, or he will die. And yeah, so Asta learned his biggest weakness, the atmosphere. If he gets blown out of the atmosphere, which I don't know, hopefully no one will be able to do that in the Black Clover series because that would be too overpowered. Like one of the devils just be like just blast Yuno out of into outer space and he dies. That would be pretty shocking. They wouldn't do such a thing though. Anyway, yeah. So the devil has finally been killed. Yes, it took like oh my goodness, it took like 20 minutes to kill this dude. Um, no, I just hear a dog from outside my house. I don't. Okay, yeah, it was a weird edit. My bad. Okay, so it's now been over 10 minutes since then, and Asta has ordered zombies to. Yeah, he can control. He can make new life. He's the ultimate life form. So he makes an army of people of zombies, you could say, to rebuild the capital. And Yuno comes to Asta. It's yeah, like I said, it's been over 10 minutes. And Yami and Noel gave a good hug to Asta, and the other captains thanked him. And so the Nero also just flies on top of his head, and she then flies off, and then she goes into her human form. And yeah, that's why Asta's making that face. He's starting to get emotion. Um, yeah, yeah, you'll see why how he's just becoming. He was the ultimate life form, the demon, the the ultimate life form demon. Now he's starting to become the mid ultimate life form, who has a midlife. And Asta says, I never would have thought you would have been a woman. Well, I gotta thank you. You saved Noelle and Yami. Now you're my third best friend ever. And the first Wizard King says, see, Sakar, I touched. I'm gonna end myself out. Okay, my dog keeps barking, and I also tried to say Nero's name, her real name, Sakri. No, I'm not trying to say Sakar. It's so similar to Sakar. I don't know why would the creator do this? Why would he do such a thing? Oh my goodness. It all makes sense. Sakri, Sakar. Sakri, Sakar. Sakar is a descendant of Sakri's family. That's why he's lower class, even though he's so cool. Oh my god! Okay, that's a weird theory. My bad. I'm sorry. Okay, so my bad. Okay, now yeah, Yuno just comes and he says, "Asta, thank you for saving the Clover Kingdom." And Asta says, "I'll humor you once, Yuno, but I need to talk with you. I never thought I would be doing this ever again." Brr. He tries to say um you know he says brr brr, friend yeah, and looks up at Asta. He says, "Wait, what did you say?" And Asta says, "Shut up, I don't care about you." Yeah, so Asta said, tried to call Yuno a friend. Like I said, if you watch the first part of this series, Asta got traumatized by father, so he's going to conquer his fear right now. This time on. I'm not trying to yell. There's a dog barking outside, and it's been barking like for 8 minutes now, and it's still barking. It's starting to annoy me. I'm starting to get scared, man. Dog's like going Super Saiyan. Okay, so Asta says, "Okay, it's time for me to conquer that father of mine." And Noel says, "Oh, your father? What did he do?" He says, "He locked me away for 7 years, and I ran away. He did it I think he did it because his normal human brain, but it's pretty small and average. Actually, it's below average, so he's very dumb. That's why he did it. Now, I have to also thank him because I would have never met Yami and you, Noel. So that's the only reason I'm going. I can't believe I'm going back there. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure I didn't. In my earlier parts, Sister Lily wasn't there, so he was also a little bit more alone. But I'm gonna make her go there, uh, because I can. That's why. Okay, so Asta grabs Yuno and he says, "This is the only time I'm gonna be touching you." And he throws Yuno into one of the portals, and Asta says, "Okay, out of my short form," and he goes into his Pillar Man form. Yes, his ripped body, Pillar Man form. Okay, okay. And Father was walking out the church, and he was going to play with the other church kids. Asa hasn't met some of them. The only ones he has met was the two older ones, and he knew there was a baby one. I forgot his name. You know, the one with the who wants to also become a match of night like Austin and forgot his name. Okay, we only see him like a couple times, and um, Father sees Yuno and he says, "Oh hey Yuno, you should have told us when you were coming back. I also have a new sister. Her name's Sister Lily. She's gonna be helping me." And Yuno says, "Hello there." And yeah, so yeah, Asta is just in the limbo of the teleportation. He's the ultimate life form, so he can do that. So he says, "Who's that with you?" And also, Asta teleported Nero for some reason. He just wanted to do it out of spite. And she says, "Why would he do such a thing?" And yeah, so Asta opened up another portal and took her back so she could say bye to the Wizard King. Yeah, that was a little bit of filler content. My bad. Yeah, so Father just said she just teleported. Who just did that? And yeah, Yuno's like, Asta did it. He wants to speak with you. And the father says, he really wants to speak with me? Really? And Asta then walks out from right behind Father, and he says, "Father, it's been a while, hasn't it?" And Father looks at Asta in his Pillar Man form, and he says, "Whoa, you have gotten very big. Looks like you made something for yourself, Asta. I'm very and he bows his head right in front of Asta, and he says, "I'm very sorry for locking you up those 7 years. I just wanted to protect you. I didn't want you to be taken away from me. I should have thought about your feelings more. Well, that would have done something to a 7-year-old child. I should have been more careful. I apologize." And yeah, Asta's like, "I guess I can forgive you, but I'm not going to be coming here as often." And he sees Sister Lily, and he says, "Hello there." I'm pretty sure I didn't make Sister Lily be in the first earlier parts. I'm pretty sure she just was at the church still being trained. So I left her there, I think. So he says, "Hopefully you can take care of these children." And the children from before, he only could recognize 2 of them. And he says, "It seems like you've been taking care of the children better now, so that's good at least." And he says, "And also thank you. I wouldn't have never gotten this powerful if it wasn't for you. Now goodbye." And he also slaps Yuno, and he says, "I'm not teleporting you back. You have to walk back." And Asta teleports it back, and yeah, that's it for this what if. Yeah, he just left Yuno there by himself, and Yuno says, "Come back here, Asta." And Asta just flicks Yuno's forehead, and he goes straight into the wall. Yeah, Asta's that powerful, so yeah, so Yuno just got flicked to a wall, and Asta went back to Noel and Yami, so they can go back to the kingdom. Go back to the so they can go back to the headquarters.